Hello, Lake Orion. Well, this is a nice hot day. I'm your host. I'm the better looking of the two, and I am a Cleveland Indians fan. Yes, indeed. This is Between Taorminas here on ONTV. Gentlemen, how you doing? Oh, I gotta take this. Hello? Yes? Oh, it's Mayor Cleveland. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. You? You mean you're happy that the Tigers got swept by the Indians? Again. Yes. And they're 9-0 against the Tigers this year? What's that about Ian Weatherspoon? You wanted to support the city of Cleveland? You wanted to recognize that the Cleveland Cavaliers won the NBA title? But that was last week. And then the Cleveland Indians lead the Tigers by 7 games and got outscored 22-8? Oh my goodness.
Can I have a word?
No.
Can I speak with him?
Yeah. All right.
Let me just
I'll
talk
talk to
to
you
him.
later. All right. I got a show here I'm doing. All right. Bye-bye. That was this Mayor Cleveland.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh, he
But
just called you up?
He just called me up randomly.
What a wild
Because
turn of events.
here's why.
Mm-hmm.
This is why he told me that to tell you
Yeah.
that the city of Cleveland
Uh-huh.
is so happy right now with your misery right now.
You know,
And he also asked me to inform you that the odds are that you'll be winning our toilet bowl this year. Yes.
at least I'll be winning something.
Yes.
You know, I heard Cleveland referenced to as the mistake by the lake.
Yes, they are. Wow, that's harsh. The mistake by the lake. They've been known as that. They've been known by that. Oh. They've been known by that, known as the mistake by the lake. But I'll tell you what right now, the mistake of the lake is making an impact on your Motor City Kitties.
I'll tell you, this past year and a half or so of sports have really been my own personal hell.
Yes, it has.
With Kansas City winning the World Series,
Yes, it has.
Cleveland winning the NBA title,
Yep.
and the Tigers finishing in last.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then 3 straight sweeps by the Indians.
Yep.
Listen, Sam, it's about, what, 4:33, 5:33?
Yeah.
What's the date? The 27th of June,
Yep.
2016.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's time. It's time. The time is now.
For what?
The Tigers should explore selling.
Yes, they should.
I'm not shaking that hand.
And I win the bet. Woohoo!
The Tigers would have to go 52-34 approximately to win 90 games this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them doing that,
Nope.
and I don't see winning less than 90 games.
And I see Brad Ausmus getting fired.
Well, I don't know if he'll get fired. He'll just be relieved. He won't be welcomed back to be the manager.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they'll keep him. If they sell everybody, they're going to have a bunch of young punks. Maybe they'll keep him. Who knows?
They'll sell. Hey, and brighter news, the Cleveland Cavaliers got Kay Felder in the NBA draft.
That's bright news.
Yeah, it's bright news because we're talking about Cleveland, so why
I don't
not
want
be
to
important to
hear
bring that up?
anything
Because
positive about that dump.
but we're talking about Cleveland here. So
Hey, I'm going to tell you what right now.
You want to let's look at the series. You were at 2 of the games. They were outscored 22-8. Your Tigers were outscored.
Mm-hmm.
Their starting pitching had their overall ERA 12.30. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness gracious! You must have a nightmare just thinking about it.
You know what's rough is they swept the Mariners in 4 games.
Yes, very
The
good
series
sweep.
before
That's
that.
a very nice sweep.
But they just can't find consistency. And I don't see them finding it.
They're known. And
Their pitching is not good.
They're struggling
You
against
know what?
Cleveland
This
and
is
Kansas
what
City.
they've done.
Both of them.
They destroyed a great rotation.
They destroyed the likes. You could have had Max Scherzer, David Price, Justin Verlander, all on one team. And you know what? They wasted that opportunity. They wasted that chance to be a good team. They're finished.
They were a good team.
They used to be a good team. Now they're dead, dead, dead.
There's no further debate.
And you look at it here, Ian. Why haven't you listened? Why haven't you listened to reason?
Because I have a heart. I have emotions.
I
hold the stethoscope up to you, and I don't hear anything. It's black and cold and dead. It's like an eternal winter in there.
Do you think I have a heart? Well, let's look at your exhibits. Exhibit A, you support the Dallas Stars.
Heartless.
Exhibit B, you support almost every team in the Central Division except the Tigers.
Heartless.
Heartless.
Exhibit C.
Can I finish? Exhibit C.
You take great pride in my demise and sadness. Continue.
Okay, Exhibit D. You openly and unashamedly support teams like Brazil and Canada over your home country. So I would say your heart level. What about Italy? Well, Italy is because, Italy, I give you a pass. So I'm going to say your heart is right now about gray right now at the moment. Gray? Gray. How's my heart gray? It's borderline black and light. It's not black. I didn't say it was black.
You're heartless. It's charbroiled.
How are you guys saying I'm heartless? Let's see here. As everybody here in the whole world here and TV world, do you guys think I have a black heart?
Yes.
You know what?
Yes,
you know what?
do.
You know what? This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. When we come back in 2 weeks, you know what I mean? When we come back in 2 weeks.
After the holiday break.
After the holiday break, we're gonna have a poll. We're gonna have everybody here. We're gonna create a poll, an exclusive poll. Do I have a black heart? And I don't mind. It can be put on the ONTV website. It can be put on BT's website. Do I have a black heart? Yes or no?
Yes.
That should be discussed on the show we get back from the holidays.
You know what your heart looks like?
What?
When you got the grill going and you're cooking burgers, some people like them a little more
But I'm telling you right now, the city
Some people
of
like
Cleveland,
them a little more well
you must
done.
be happy for
Your
the city of
heart
Cleveland.
looks like that one burger that fell between the grates and is in the coals, and it just was there for like the whole summer.
But Ian, there is fact.
Dusty and it's black.
But Ian, there is conclusional fact that while Sammy does have a great heart, there is evidential fact that you don't support your Detroit sports teams the way you do.
Who?
You.
What?
You heard me.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you don't support the Tigers the way you're supposed to.
I don't support the Tigers
Bingo.
the way I'm supposed to.
This is what I'm saying. Your team is finished. You're finished. You're done. And I'm telling you right now. So he has a gray heart. Where is my dinner? So he has a gray heart, and you don't support your home sports teams. Okay? All right. What in the world are we getting into?
I don't know of anybody that supports the home sports teams more than me. What are you talking about?
Where is my dinner?
Listen, you loudmouth. You never owed me for the Pistons when they
You're
made the
gonna be like,
playoffs.
I'm gonna
Remember
give
that?
You Kaysville.
You remember that?
I'm gonna give you over Kaysville.
All right, I'll get your dinner in Caseville. I'm going to drop kick it into the bay, and you can go fishing.
You are a terrible man.
I'm going to get you one boiled hot dog, and I'm going to throw it in the bay, and that's your dinner.
So both of you conclude that the Tigers are done. Yes.
I'm not saying they're done, but I'm saying there's very slim hope they make the playoffs.
They're done.
And that they should probably sell.
Yep. Okay, so while he has a gray heart and you don't support your home team,
I support my home team. Look at what I'm wearing.
All right, let's go, Frank.
When I'm in Lake Orion and I want to catch up on sports, I watch Between Taorminas. Orion Township invites you to celebrate the grand reopening of the Orion Center with Summer Sizzle on Thursday, July 28th from 5 to 7 p.m. Enjoy carnival games, face painting, balloons, hot dogs, and much more. And the event is free to the public. That's Summer Sizzle at the Orion Center, located at 1335 Joslin Road in Orion Township. For more information, call 248-391-0304, extension 305, or visit oriontownship.org.
Hello, I'm Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard.
And I'm former Detroit Red Wing Joe Koster.
We'd like to remind you to practice safe boating by knowing the laws regarding water safety.
Please make sure you have the necessary safety equipment on board and be sure all of your equipment is working properly before leaving the dock.
And the probability of being involved in a boating accident nearly doubles when alcohol is involved. Always check local weather conditions, and if you notice darkening clouds, play it safe. Get off the water. Have a safe, enjoyable summer on the lake.
Welcome back to History Now here on ONTV. Between Taorminas, you nickaboo. As I said, History Now. All right, let's talk about some history. The Detroit Red Wings, are they history?
No.
Yeah. They got it. They got an awful arena coming up named after, I think it's the Pizza Arena.
They're about to sign one of the biggest free agents to ever grace the free agent.
This could reality happen.
Where's he going?
Steven Stamkos?
Yeah.
He's going to Buffalo. I'm telling you why. John Krasinski's going to be happy about this because here's why. Steven Stamkos is going to go to Buffalo because Buffalo's got cap space. You look at
Wings have cap space.
I understand.
And
that.
the Wings have a team. Buffalo is terrible.
Buffalo is a better future made than Detroit because I'm telling you right now, and it's because Buffalo's they had a nice draft this year. They had a nice draft last year. They're going to be all right. And I think Steven Stamkos is ready to join the Sabres bandwagon. And you look at Buffalo, they've got some players there. What does Detroit have? Danny DeKeyser? Oh, my God. I mean, like, you
Dylan
look
Larkin.
and Dylan Larkin, oh, my God. You look at
he's terrible.
you look at this.
You
Didn't
make me
St. Louis
tired.
want
You
Larkin?
look
Look at the
I don't
Buffalo
know.
Sabres
I heard
franchise.
they wanted him.
They got a guy by the name of they got Colorado's guy. I think it was Ryan O'Reilly from the Avalanche.
Yeah.
And then you look
Don't
at
remind me.
And then you look at Buffalo is a perfect destination and a future franchise to be built. Another franchise to keep an eye on, I think
Buffalo?
you mentioned in Stamkos, yes, is Toronto.
Yeah?
I think Toronto, you have your coach, Mike Babcock there, and then I think he would be a perfect fit. Brendan Shanahan's going to go hard on Stamkos. I think it makes perfect sense. He ain't going to Detroit. Now,
Wanna make a bet?
I can see a guy maybe like a David Backus probably going over there, but at the end of the day, I don't see Steven Stamkos coming to Detroit.
You want to bet?
We already bet too much. You owe me for the Tigers.
Season ain't over yet.
They're
Well,
done.
can I say my 2 cents?
Yeah, he's not going to Colorado.
No, I know he's not going to Colorado, even though Colorado's got plenty of cap space.
Yeah, but
But my point
no one
is
will take
this.
their money.
Never know.
Screw you. All right. Anyways, my point is
we're going
that
to edit that out.
My point is this. I think that what the Wings did was sending Dazuk's contract to Arizona was actually very smart of them, because Arizona was definitely under the cap,
Cap 4.
other than the cap 4, and so it was very smart. So they are going to make a run at Stamkos. They will make a run. Obviously, I'm curious about why would Stamkos go to the Red Wings? Why would he go to a team that he's already beaten twice? You know, does that make sense? Does that not? I mean, you can use the new arena argument. You can use the.
How about
But my
the
point
winged
is,
wheel?
my point is,
Why is he number
Buffalo
one?
and Toronto.
makes sense.
Buffalo and
makes
Toronto might possibly offer him more money than the Wings.
Buffalo is an absolute joke, and he's not going to Buffalo.
He
I
will
can
go to
see the
Buffalo.
only other team I'm worried about is Toronto.
Because that's his
Toronto's
hometown.
perfect. Toronto's his hometown. It's the perfect
Mike
situation for
Babcock.
Stamkos. You got Babcock's there. Toronto's got a young nucleus. They just got the #1 pick in the draft.
Toronto's terrible.
But you look at this here. I think Toronto.
I
makes
think the
perfect sense,
position,
though.
it's the position for him to lead. I think that if he goes to Detroit, he might not be in that position to lead. What I'm talking about is you've already got a proven leader in Zetterberg.
He's not
You've
been around much longer.
You got guys like Dylan Larkin.
He's 19.
You know, but he's primed to be your next leader of the Red Wings.
Not if you bring in 26-year-old Stamkos.
But you got Stamkos I see Stamkos leading more of a team like a Toronto or a Buffalo. Will he go to the Red Wings? It's possible. But I'm just saying, I think he wants to be in a leadership position. And I just don't, it's not like the Brett Hall situation where Brett Hall went to Detroit and basically he went to Dallas as well.
Went to Dallas!
He went to Dallas and he went to Detroit. But he also, but what happened was Brett Hall did not want to be a leader. He put himself in a position of.
He wasn't in Dallas?
No, but he was. My point is that he wants to be put in a leadership role, a captain role, like he was at Tampa Bay. I just don't see the Red Wings willing to accommodate that, whereas I would see a team like Buffalo or Toronto potentially accommodate that.
Buffalo, scratch him off. Toronto, the Mike Babcock factor.
That's possible.
No. How many free agents did we get when Babcock was coach here?
Plenty. You got plenty.
None.
You got plenty.
None.
None.
Who?
Well, let's see.
None. Nobody. Nobody came here.
But you look at the Stars.
I'm
Jamie
telling
Benner
ya.
resigned with the Stars.
I don't give a.
Babcock's well respected within the, but it's,
you pair Stamkos, a proven commodity who's set in his ways.
I've hated Babcock when he was in Anaheim and in Detroit.
And then you put him with Babcock, who tends to ride people a little bit, tends to get under their skin. I don't know. I'm worried Toronto will get him, but
I think Buffalo will get him first. Then it's gonna be Toronto.
But if Toronto gets him, I think the Wings
What
might be
about
better
Ottawa?
off without Stamkos.
What about Ottawa? What about Ottawa?
That could happen.
Ottawa's a possibility too.
It's
I
Toronto
think
or
the
it's
Wings
Detroit.
are better off without Stamkos. Really, I do. I do.
What?
I think the Wings are better off without Stamkos.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
From an opposing fan's perspective.
Wings are better off without Stamkos
they're
because
better
He's not in
the
the
word
Western
identity.
Conference.
The word identity.
He's not going to be in the Western Conference.
He's not in the brutal Western Conference. At least you don't have to worry about being in the tough Western Conference like the Avalanche and the Stars do with the Blues, the Blackhawks, and the Wild on a consistent basis.
Hey, what's your thoughts
Who won
about
the
Las
cup this
Vegas?
year?
What's your thoughts about Las Vegas?
I think an Eastern team won the cup, right?
What's your thoughts about Las Vegas?
Hammered the Sharks from the West.
What's your thoughts about Las Vegas?
It's a fun city.
Hey, they
They
got
got
an
a new
NHL team coming
yeah,
in.
new NHL team coming
Yeah,
in.
I'm going to be moving there, rooting for them.
You're going to be rooting for them.
Well, let's see. What names you think they should get?
The Gamblers.
You got the Gamblers. You
That's
got
not a bad
the
name.
Silver Swords, the Thunder.
The Las Vegas Strip.
Again?
Yep, Thunder,
again?
yep. I
Strips.
even mentioned this as a possibility. And I think it's crazy. But the Las Vegas Reese makes perfect sense.
Reese?
Yes, the Las Vegas Reese.
What does that mean?
The Las Vegas Reese. You know, the perfect logo for the new Las Vegas franchise would be a picture of Bill Reese going like this.
Sam,
Sam?
we're trying to conduct
Hey,
an
you're
educational, informative show, and you're flipping people off here.
Are you delusional, Sammy, again?
not
What
delusional.
Sammy am I talking to?
I'm not
Bob,
delusional.
when we had Bob on the show, he made mention that you were delusional, Sammy.
I'm not
What Sammy am I
delusional.
talking to?
I'm not delusional.
I think you're out in space.
I'm not in outer space.
I think you're out in space.
Hey, let's look at this new poll here. I can't wait for this new poll to
Yeah, let's
come
go to
out.
those poll results. Okay, who wants Sammy to jump off a cliff? What's the poll? Is that the
I
poll?
don't think that. I
Oh.
don't think that would be good to our viewers, especially sensitive viewers. I don't think that'd be a good expression to have
That's-
someone jump off a
But
cliff.
I'm telling you right
Just in
now,
good
Las
fun.
Vegas is going to be a good franchise for Ian Weatherspoon.
They might be.
But
We'll
they
be
won't
right
the
back
Stars
with Between
Are they getting a
Taorminas on
baseball
ONTV. Hello, Oakland County. This is Sammy Taormina talking OA Now. In it, we'll talk various stories from ranging from the state to Oakland County teams affecting the OAA.
Catch us here on OA Now.
Hello, Lake Orion. It's Anthony Taormina, co-host of Between Taorminas. I want to let you know of a new show called History Now. In it, we're going to talk about global, national, and political events that occur in our lifetime. We're going to also have guests and also have co-hosts as well, and also plenty of surprises. Catch us on History Now here on ONTV. Welcome back to Between Taorminas here on ONTV. Gentlemen, how you doing? You look smiling as can be, both of you, and you look excited to see each other.
I'm ready to cry.
I'm ready to be happy with you because, one, the city of Cleveland has been spiritual to you, has given you good powers with the Cleveland Indians, and also the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The city of Cleveland is filled with degenerates that should
How come
probably.
we don't talk about a city like Indianapolis?
I haven't been there yet.
The
City
city
of Cleveland's a great city.
Nice
for
city.
you.
Would encourage you guys to go.
The city of Cleveland reeks.
No, it's awesome.
It's a dump.
It's not a dump.
It's a
But
dump.
If you say about that, how come that dump swept the Detroit Tigers, and then they took down the Golden State Warriors? The NBA draft. Not to mention they swept the Stones.
Steph Curry never
And
showed
they
up
swept
in
the
that
Detroit
series.
Pistons. And
All
they
right.
also swept the Detroit Pistons.
All right.
So the city of Cleveland has actually done wonderful, magnificent. We had a thing called the NBA draft that occurred. I like the KFL move that the Cavaliers got. I
do
like
too.
the I
think I know how that went down.
The Pistons moves I think are very interesting. I think the Pistons made a mistake with their second round pick, and
Of course you do.
and then of course, but I like their first round pick they got. I actually do. They needed a power forward, stretch forward. Now it wonders me about Al Horford. You know what I mean? Could Al Horford be a perfect fit for this franchise?
I hope not.
Why? Why?
Doesn't move.
Now they need a backup point guard.
He doesn't move very well.
Now they need a backup point guard.
Yeah.
They got the point guard from Syracuse. He's not that good. They made mention why they got him over K was because, simply put, K's size. Now, how Cleveland got K was because I call this the LeBron James / Coach Brendan Weens connection. What I mean by because Coach Weens used to be an assistant coach at Oakland University. LeBron would attend quite a bit of those Oakland games, especially Oakland Cleveland State games, and then so that and LeBron got to see K in person a couple times, and LeBron was pretty impressed with him. And Coach Weems did a very good selling job on K. So I think that's how K got to go to Cleveland, and I give Cleveland credit for for going to Atlanta, asking Atlanta to draft the pick. We'll pay you cash for the pick, and that's how that deal went down.
Any thoughts to K maybe should have stayed one more year?
Yes, because I think he would have improved his draft stock a little bit more. Because when you look at if he would have stayed at Oakland, I think the Grizzlies would have been favored to win the Horizon League. But when you look at Oakland, will still be pretty good in the Horizon
Oakland
League.
will still be pretty
Valpo's
good.
right now favored in the Horizon
But
League.
Valparaiso,
like that.
but Valparaiso, Alex Peters is back
Yeah.
for them. And I think at the end of the day, it's Valpo is favored right now because of Alex Peters.
Alec Peters, yes. Looking back at it, I've had great conversations with former players. I talked to Travis Bader recently,
Can we get a siren?
and I asked him about what the difference had been between the Oakland teams we had and this Oakland team. And I noticed Oakland was much more of a team back during the years that I was there. I've noticed they have a lot of great individual talent this year. And I think when it comes to tournament time, you have to really play as a group, as a team, as a family, and not have to rely on that one player to get the job done. I think with what Oakland has been, they've really marketed K. They've really been promoting K. Yes, you have great players around him, but the question is, you have that team, that chemistry together. Whereas I felt like, and that's why, we were able to win our championships back in 9 and 10, 10, 11, because we had great, wonderful team play from everybody.
And I think their loss in the Horizon League tournament may have been an example of that.
To Rice State, yes.
Yes,
I
perfect
think,
example.
That's the one thing that I noticed. And I know that Coach Campy gets a lot of blame for it. He shouldn't. He should not get a lot of blame. He should not get blamed.
Ultimately, he's responsible. So that's part of his role, is getting the blame. Whether it be his direct fault, he's not dribbling the ball or anything,
But you notice that you don't see that team chemistry, that team, just.
I think it's when
there's more. It's more of an individual Tralick type of team. And I've noticed that. That's kind of separated.
hopefully it gets back to being a team.
I think with
has to.
Kay going to Cleveland, I'm hoping, and I'm very confident that this year's team might be better as far as the team chemistry and not really promoting one player over, not like one or two players. Usually when you start doing that, bad things tend to happen. You're focusing on one player. It's it should be that old expression, we before me.
Mm-hmm. That's what the girls basketball team is at Lake Orion.
Mm-hmm.
For me. But when you look at other teams, you know what I mean? I'll go back in the NBA situation. I was surprised that a couple of these teams took. I was surprised Denzel Valentine got picked by Chicago.
That was a good pick for the Bulls.
I was also shocked Deontay Davis went so low in the draft when he was supposed to be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, in the second round.
Ferris
Should've went
LeVert got picked by the Nets. What in the blue blazes going on with the Nets? The nickname there is Team We Surrender 3. Team We Surrender is the Knicks. Team We Surrender 2 is the Mets. And Team We Surrender 3 is yes. And Team We Surrender 3 is the Brooklyn Nets. So basically, all three of those teams are known as Team We Surrender, and they're all relying on the city of New York.
Why are the Mets Team We Surrender to?
Because they've always, last few years, they've always surrendered.
They made it to the World Series.
Yeah, but they're still known as Team We Surrender, too. But we all know who Team We Surrender is, and that's the New York Knickerbockers.
The Knicks actually got Derrick Rose. That was actually an interesting deal. They could get Dwight Howard.
That's disaster waiting to happen.
Where do you think Kevin Durant could go? Kevin Durant could be an interesting. I think he's going to stay at Oklahoma City.
Hey, July 1st would be interesting.
What if Kevin Durant goes to Golden State?
It's over.
Then you completely change the format of that offense, because that offense it's guard oriented. It's 3-point shooting, guard oriented. You get Durant in there, you get a post presence who's going to want the basketball almost most of the time, and you just don't. There's going to be a conflict of interest in Golden State. I don't think Golden State would be a good move for Kevin Durant. I
think he stays.
I mean, I could be wrong, but
stays.
I just don't think
he
that.
stays.
I think he's going to stay in Oklahoma City.
He stays.
Want to bet?
No.
LeBron is going to go to Clippers.
No, he's staying in Cleveland.
He'll stay in Cleveland.
I hope not.
No, he's staying in
He'll
Cleveland.
stay
Hey,
in
Cleveland, greatest city of your life.
Hey, that's all for the time today.
See you in 2
Thanks a
weeks.
lot.
Hey, everybody, do a poll for me, and also follow the poll here and see do I have a black card.
Yep.
Do I have a black card?
Sure
that
do.
should be a poll, either yes or no.
Yep.
I told One TV to do this. And,
No, you didn't.
I've asked One TV to do this. Is create a poll. Does Sammy Taormina have a black card?
Yes.
So,